The Whispering Well. This story comes from the quiet rural town of Willow Creek, Vermont, a place surrounded by thick woods and endless farmland where nothing much ever happens. In October 2023, a man named Daniel Moore inherited an old farmhouse from an uncle he'd never met. It sat on a lonely hill, abandoned for decades. He decided to move there with his fiancée, Anna, and their teenage sister, Maya, to escape the city. The house was big, dusty, silent, and in the backyard was an ancient stone well, overgrown with ivy and moss. It was sealed with a heavy wooden lid. On the first day, the realtor warned him as he handed over the keys. Don't open the well. Don't even go near it. If you hear something from down there, pretend you didn't. Daniel laughed it off. What, haunted? Please. The realtor didn't laugh. Scroll the first night. That night, Daniel sat out on the porch, enjoying a cigarette. The wind was sharp and cold. And from the backyard, he heard it. A voice. Faint. From inside the well. Help me. He froze. It was a little girl's voice. Please, it's cold down here. Help me. He stood, staring at the well, his cigarette forgotten, burning between his fingers. When he went closer, the voice stopped. He shook his head and went back inside. Didn't mention it to Anna. Drop of blood the second night. The next night, he woke to scratching. It was faint at first, then louder, coming from under the bed. He grabbed his phone and shone the flashlight, and saw handprints, tiny, bloody, smeared across the wooden floor. He followed them out into the hallway. They led to Maya's room. Her door was ajar. She was sitting on the floor, rocking back and forth, whispering to herself. She's so lonely, so cold, she just wants someone to talk to. Daniel backed away slowly. The third night, Anna woke screaming at 3:07 a.m. Something was in the room, she said, standing in the corner, watching. When Daniel turned on the light, there was nothing. But on the wall, written in what looked like mud or worse, was a single word. Thirsty. Scroll the well opens. On the fourth night, the lid was gone. He swore he'd left it sealed. Now it stood open, a black hole yawning in the ground. From the bottom, a faint giggle. That day, he called a local historian. The old man on the phone was quiet for a long time before speaking. That house and that well, it's older than the town itself, he said. They used to say you could wish for anything at that well, but there was always a price. They stopped using it when the girl started crawling out. What girl? Daniel asked. But the line went dead. Drop of blood the fifth night. That night, it got worse. Daniel woke to the sound of dripping. Thick. Slow. Drip, drip, drip. The ceiling above his bed was wet, black water pooling and falling onto his sheets. He got up and went to the backyard. Maya was standing at the well, whispering down into it. She just wants a friend. He grabbed her, pulling her away, but when he looked back at the well, he saw something. Fingers. Long, thin, pale fingers, curling up over the stones. And a head. A small head with matted black hair, pulling itself up. The sound of nails scratching stone filled the air. Don't look at her. Maya screamed. If you look at her, she stays. But it was too late. The girl was standing in the grass now. No eyes. Just dark, wet holes where her eyes should be. Her teeth, too many of them. She smiled and whispered, "Your turn." The sixth night. The next morning, Anna was gone. No footprints. No note. Just a trail of water leading back to the well. He called the police, but they found nothing. No record of Anna or Maya in their databases. When he insisted, they looked at him like he was crazy. Sir, you live alone here. What? No, my sister and my fiancé live here too. The officer shook his head. You've lived alone in that house for years. Don't you remember? After the accident. Daniel fell silent. Somewhere, deep down, a memory surfaced. The car crash, the hospital, the funeral. But then, who were Anna and Maya? Drop of blood the final night. That night, he sat in the backyard. The well was open. He stared into it. It stared back. You know me now, the girl whispered from below. You always have. come home. And then he remembered everything. The crash, the deal he made at the well, that cold October night. Anything to have them back. The girl smiled and whispered, "And now you're mine." The next morning, the house was empty. The well was sealed. And Daniel Moore was never seen again. Crescent Moon Epilogue. They say that if you go to Willow Creek, you can still hear him, late at night at the edge of the hill. Please, help me, it's cold down here. But don't listen. Don't open the well. Because once you see her smile, you're next.